Personal trainer Elena Moore shared cryptic messages about pain, feeling free, and moving on weeks before she was found dead. The 39-year-old vanished on June 11th after checking into a Planet Fitness in Lexington, South Carolina at 6:40 p.m. Hours later, she was spotted on surveillance walking across a nearby Publix parking lot at 9:17 p.m. She was heading toward a wooded area behind a Lowe's. Her husband, Brandon Slice, reported her missing the next day. Following a tip, authorities discovered Moore's body underneath a concrete bridge nearly a week later. An autopsy confirmed no signs of traumatic injury like bruising, blunt force trauma, strangulation, or lacerations. Her cause of death remains unknown pending histology, medical records review, and toxicology testing. Moore was typically active on social media but uncharacteristically went radio silent a month before she vanished. Messages obtained by TMZ from a secondary Instagram account reveal emotional and cryptic posts shared just weeks before her death. In March, she shared a quote stating, "The war is over," expressing relief that someone was no longer in her life. The quote added, "I feel free now, like I'm not tied down to something that was hurting me." In May, another post touched on exhausting hatred and added, "I don't want to hate you, but how could I not?" It continued, "I never wanted to look at someone I once loved with disgust and resentment." The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division is investigating the case alongside the coroner's office. A day before Moore was found, officials stated they did not suspect foul play. They noted that her husband, Brandon Slice, was not a person of interest at the current moment. A close friend asked for privacy for Slice, posting that Brandon wants to share Elena's story when appropriate. However, others close to Moore claimed there were glaring red flags regarding her disappearance. Close friend Sandra Rochelle Campbell told News Nation she believes Moore and her husband had marital problems. Campbell stated, "I think my friend was struggling for her life. I think she was literally afraid for her life." Adding to the bizarre timeline, doorbell camera footage captured Moore behaving strangely a week before she vanished. A resident reported that Moore appeared confused outside her apartment while allegedly pretending to be a DoorDash driver. Moore tried entering the apartment after dropping off the food order, leading the resident to note that something seemed off. As the community reels from the shocking loss, loved ones are left searching for answers. Officials maintain that the final cause and manner of death will be released after toxicology and additional studies are complete.